Và tiếp theo thì xin mời quý vị chúng ta cùng đến với chủ đề The Intelligent Core, CDP Driving Performance and Trust in the AI Era, sẽ được chia sẻ bởi anh Ankush Agarwal, Director of Sales tại Lemnisk. Please join me to welcome Mr. Ankush Agarwal, Director of Sales at Lemnisk, to share about the topic The Intelligent Core, CDP Driving Performance and Trust in the AI Era.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's great to be here in the city. Thank you, Long, so much for giving us the opportunity to be a part of this conference. I just came from Manila yesterday and I attended a Martech summit there as well. I must say this is really, really very good. The way it's been organized by Long and the entire team, this looks really fantastic. The turnout is great and I hope we'll have some great sessions. Before I start, I think what I want to talk today about is the intelligent core and what we call as an intelligent core. I think Keanu, all spoke about different aspects of customer engagement and the waves of MarTech that's going on. I would like to talk about something which is powering all of this, or the engine which we call behind this. To start with, I'll start with a challenge, a two-front war that every business leader is facing in any enterprise. I think the first one is the performance mandate. So every dollar, every money that is being spent by the marketer is being questioned, like what, why, and what is the need of this new tool. So ROI becomes really very important for a marketer. And then I think the other important thing that's coming in is the compliance. We all want to do personalization. We all want to do engagement for our customers, but it cannot be at the cost of customer data, personal data, which the customer has not given in consent. So when this happens, there is a dilemma that every leader is facing, and that is like asking them to step on the accelerator and the brake at the same time. So leaders are being asked to not only deliver performance, show the ROI, but do that with following the regulatory compliance. With the Vietnam data protection law that has just been mandated, it becomes even more important. You have to make sure that none of the data is either leaving the premise or the country or I mean, whatever. So this is a very, very, I would say, a dilemma for the leaders. And if that is not enough, what is happening from the customer point of view is any customer today is expecting a omni-channel kind of engagement. They expect that the brand should know them at the personal level. When the brand is interacting with them over email, phone, call center, Zalo, etc., they expect that they are the same customer. But in reality, what's happening is that within the organization, there is a fragmentation that exists. The same customer exists in different systems as different individuals. We do not understand the customer as one. And then the question comes that there is a mandate, there is a performance pressure, there is a customer expectation, and how do we all deliver that? So what's missing in that sense? Is it another silo, which is like another MarTech tool or something which can connect to all the others? Is it like a real-time system where you just have a real-time unified view of the customer data? Is it a platform that is built on security architecture, or I would say it's all of that, a bridge to performance, and that's what we call as the intelligent core. So the intelligent core is nothing but something that understand your organization at a whole, because each enterprise, each brand is very different. They have different kind of systems, they have different kind of requirements, they have different kind of customer expectations as well. So there has to be an intelligent system that understands all of that and then powers the experience. And what a CDP here would do, or what we do as CDP, is that you collect data from different sources. Now, your customer is interacting with you on the website, they are interacting with you on the mobile app, they are also having some data on the CRM. You have offline systems where they are interacting with your point of sale system. Now, each of these systems are best of breed, but they were never meant to talk to each other. So what CDP does is that brings all of this data into the platform. There are multiple ways of bringing the data. Sorry, I'll go back to that slide. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So there are multiple ways of getting that data into the platform. And once the data is in the platform, now you can do the identity resolution. The platform does the identity resolution, defines which is the customer, what they have done, what is the real time behavior that they are exhibiting. Everything within the data privacy act and the data privacy requirements, understanding the customer's consent, and then orchestrating that journey across the different systems. So one of the downstream systems could be your campaign management, something could be your call center, any other downstream system, analytics tool. So understanding your customer as a whole and then sending that data in real time so that the brand at the end of the day can get the ROI that's required from doing any kind of platform implementation. Now, I think Keanu rightly touched upon the different waves in the AI revolution that's happening. Agentic AI is coming up, and also a lot of changes are happening. So, even though CDPs have been in the market for some time, and I think he rightly mentioned there is a huge list of tools that are available already in the MarTech ecosystem. So, what should a CDP which should be like a modern or something which is ready for the uh, like the AI era, if you saw. So I think like entity level identity resolution, if I have to explain it very simply, is that your brand is operating across different business lines. Now, you should be able to understand your customer across these business lines. If they have taken a mortgage, if they have taken a credit card, if they have taken something else, if they have a personal business and they have taken a business loan, you should be able to understand the customer at that level. You should also be able to do real-time predictive scoring. Like, for example, you just define basis on the customer's behavior, what is their propensity to buy or what is their propensity to churn. And basis on that, what kind of actions the brand can take so that there is acquisition revenue that comes in or there is uh, a churn that you can predict. And then this is something which we have been lately talking about, voice to CDP. So voice is a very, very important data point. 80% of the data within an enterprise is unstructured. And out of that, voice is one of the most contributes to the highest. And this voice is nothing but your customer's own voice. So how do we make sense of the customer's own voice so that you are able to understand the sentiment at that level? You are able to understand what kind of topics are being discussed within the entire customer cohorts. And then how do you power the next engagement basis on that? So imagine your customer who's unhappy and they have just spoken to your call center regarding a frustration. How in the downstream system, like your email marketing, is updated on that in real time so that there is no promotional mail that's going on, rather than there is something which is a loyalty offer or something which gets the customer back. Uh, MCP compliance is again, I mean, when the agentic AI, there will be multiple tools that will come in. So the platform should have a protocol, which is model context protocol, which from which the platform can talk to multiple AI agents. And I think most important, which is the flexible deployment architecture. Today, we cannot say that my data will go to US or my data will go there, my data will go there. I think basis on the enterprise needs and the requirements, the platform should be able to be deployed either on your premise, on your private cloud, or on your within your geo, whatever is the requirement of that particular enterprise. So the entire architecture of the platform should be such that it can be deployed across different uh, like architecture, like different infrastructure basis on the requirements. uh, and I think again, more on the AI part, like you do not want something which is a walled garden anymore. So you want uh, a system which can talk to many other systems and not operate within an ecosystem. So what I mean when I say this, that tomorrow there will be a lot of open source AI agents that would be coming in the market. So somebody would have made a very good churn prediction AI agent, or somebody would have made a very good fraud protection. Now, as a brand, you should be able that your data is talking to each of this. Now, I think just sharing a few use cases or case studies where what we have done in the market, where we have what are the challenges some of the brands were facing in the region, and how we were able to help them uh, unify customers, uh, performance. So one of the challenge, one of our customers, which is AIA in Philippines, they faced is that they had a wealth of customer data that was available in the offline systems. So they had a lot of conversions that were happening via agents. So insurance were bought via agents, and they had a lot of customers also visiting their website. Now they were not able to understand who are the customers who are visiting their website, and are they their existing customers as well. So what we did is that we tagged around 2.2 million CDP profiles within AIA, and 64% of the profiles that were tagged were AIA was able to understand that these are new customers. But more importantly, 37% of the customers were their existing customers. And now, when they came on the website, again, AIA had much better information of what their previous purchase was, what their next best offer was. So, when they came to the website, now the website was not just a plain vanilla website. It was talking, saying, hey Tan, you had a health insurance policy with us and it's about to get expired. Why don't you renew it at 10% discount? So something like that, so that when they come to the website, the brand knows them better and talks to them basis on their last engagement. Similarly, I think one of the use case which again AIA did, again this was AIA Philippines, is that we automated the entire workflow. So somebody who visits the website, suppose at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. and then they just go look for a particular product and they drop off. Now, kind of the platform waits, uh, see what's the next action. They go to the premium calculation page, they calculate the premium. Again, they doesn't do anything. Now, what we do is that whatever data at whatever point is available, how do you personalize the experience so that the downstream systems are talking to them uh, basis on the intent that they are showing. So what we did here was to improve the call center efficiency. Sorry, I think it has gone back. Just yeah. So there was an uplift in the call center efficiency. Again, it was a effort for them to increase their efficiency. And then there was another one in the Singapore where they wanted to increase their lead to conversion. So they were getting a lot of leads, but how do they convert them um, to uh, to their policy or any other product? So a visitor visiting their website, there is a nurturing journey that has been sent. Basis on whatever intent they have shown, they have sent an email. Then basis on the intent that they have shown, the kind of propensity that they have to buy the product, you can route the lead to call center in real time. If they still do not accept, what is the next action basis on the consent that they have given? And now you can send them a WhatsApp or send them an email or SMS. And once they respond, they again are routed to the call center. So this kind of increased their lead to conversion, and this 5% is a huge value because they had a lot of leads that were coming in, and they were not able to convert it. I think I'll talk about this use case, which is very, very important, and you will understand that CDP is just not for engagement, but saving costs as well. So what is happening here is this one customer where there is an ATM withdrawal that happens. Now, the first data point that we have is there is a withdrawal that has happened within a particular value. The first instance for any brand is, whether it's a BFSI or a retail, is to send them an SMS, whatever it is. Now, for this particular bank, what is happening is that they had huge SMS costs piling up. So what we did is we engaged with their transactional systems in real time via API. So Lemnisk was able to get that data for any withdrawal which was below a certain value. Then the first thing that we did is that initiate a push notification saying, before that, understanding that this customer is having an app which is downloaded, and according to that, we initiated a push notification. If the push notification is delivered within 60 seconds of the transaction that has happened, then there will be no SMS that would be sent. So we would suppress the SMS service provider saying that this push notification is successfully delivered. Do not send a SMS. Suppose if the push notification is not delivered, then what we do is that we send a fallback SMS. So even if the push notification is delivered after 60 seconds, we still get an SMS. In this way, the bank not only enhanced their customer experience, but they could save close to 20 million monthly SMS costs, which is a huge thing because this is one of the largest banks, and this cost saving is huge. And now a lot of other brands are also approaching it because this, if the bank can do it, it signifies the real-time intent of the platform, how real-time it can interact with different systems to power the experience in real time as well. I think one of the challenge, again, one on the data side, because there's a lot of challenge on the data privacy. So one of our customers, this is a customer based in Saudi Arabia. There, the data privacy laws are even stricter, and you cannot have any data leaving out of the kingdom. So that is mandated. Now, this customer, which is the largest insurance company in the entire kingdom, they wanted to personalize experience for their customers. And to do that, they needed the platform to be deployed within the, like they wanted a very special kind of deployment, I would say. They wanted a hybrid deployment. So when I say hybrid, that means the personal data they wanted to be deployed on their platform, like within their infrastructure, and the other data can go to Kingdom Cloud. So what we did is that the platform, since our platform is architectured in such a way that it helps it helps us to deploy it in different models. So we deployed partially the platform within their Oracle Cloud, which they had within their organization, and the other data, behavioral data, like non-PII data, was going to the cloud. So in this way, what they could do is that they could run all the personalization use cases that they wanted to run, and they could increase their conversions just in 1 quarter by 9%. Again, when I say 9%, this is the largest insurance company in Middle East, in fact, in Saudi Arabia, and they have close to 7 million customers. Similar, again, a purely on-prem deployment that we did. This was again with a insurance company in Saudi Arabia. Again, they wanted to engage their customers, but they wanted a full on-prem deployment. Nothing goes out of the system. So we deployed the entire platform on their cloud, which is again their OCI that they had, Oracle Cloud. And we integrated 9 different systems to kind of bring the value for their customers, increasing visit to lead via intent-based personalization. So I think these are the few use cases. I am just on time to respect the time flow. We would love to continue this conversation present at booth 2, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ankush. Quý vị thấy rằng là ở cái phần đầu thì Ankush có chia sẻ và mở cái phần đầu của mình bằng việc là nói về các cái doanh nghiệp chúng ta ngày nay phải đối mặt với một cái cuộc chiến trên 2 mặt trận cùng lúc. Đó là cái mặt trận về tăng trưởng doanh thu, nhưng đồng thời là cuộc chiến về việc xây dựng cái niềm tin và tuân thủ. Và để chiến thắng trên cái cuộc chiến 2 mặt trận này thì cả performance và cả trust, thì Ankush cũng chia sẻ rằng là doanh nghiệp sẽ cần một cái CDP thông minh để có thể là làm trung tâm, và bên cạnh đó là tích hợp cái AI và machine learning để thúc đẩy tăng trưởng, và bên cạnh là đảm bảo việc quyền riêng tư và niềm tin và dữ liệu của người dùng trong cái thời đại AI này.